It's college application season once again, and everywhere you look, you'll find tons of resources telling you which colleges are the best fit for you based on your interests, career goals, personality, and so much more. But what if you're a vampire? According to authoritative primary sources, vampires go to college too. Unfortunately for them, there is no guide to America's university system that takes into account their special needs and preferences. You can easily find out which colleges are the best for fly fishing and which have on-campus microbreweries, but if you're a blood-sucking undead monster that can turn into a bat, you're out of luck. Well, you were out of luck, because today, through a meticulous analysis of America's colleges, I'm going to find out which one is the absolute best for vampires. Ideally, we would examine every college in America one at a time. This would ensure that our results are as accurate as possible. It would also take forever. So what we're going to do instead is find the states that are the most vampire-friendly and then more closely examine the colleges in those states. But what makes a state vampire-friendly? Well, vampires are damaged by sunlight, so the state should be cloudy. They are damaged by religious symbols, so the state should have an irreligious population. They are repelled by garlic, so the state should have low garlic consumption. And finally, they can only enter houses they've been invited into, so the state should be friendly. I was able to find resources that quantify each of these 4 properties. CurrentResults.com gives the average annual number of clear days for each state. The Pew Research Center tells us what percentage of each state's population is religious. Google Trends provides each state's search frequency for the word garlic, which should roughly correlate with garlic consumption. And finally, Preply assigns a friendliness score to each state based on polling of its residents. For each of these 4 sets of numbers, we put everything on a scale from 0 to 10, where 0 is the worst and 10 is the best. Then we get each state's vampire suitability score by taking a weighted average of its scores in each of the 4 categories. I played around with the weights a bit and found 6 states that consistently earned the highest scores: Alaska, Indiana, New Hampshire, Oregon, Vermont, and Washington. By limiting ourselves to only these 6 states, we shrink the size of our candidate pool to a much more manageable 210. But if we want to get from 210 to 1, we're going to need some more filters. First and foremost, we filter based on whether or not these colleges are party schools. More parties means more chances to get invited into strangers' homes. It means more opportunities to meet and manipulate victims when they're at their most vulnerable. It means more heavily intoxicated people wandering around late at night. For all intents and purposes, a party school is a vampire's paradise. That's why we eliminate any school whose party scene didn't receive a score of A- or higher in Niche's 2026 college rankings, eliminating hundreds of schools and bringing us all the way down to just 13 contestants. Our second filter is student body size. It's very important for a vampire to go undetected, something that's much easier to accomplish in a high population area. In a given year, a vampire is going to have to drink some number of people's blood. If there's not a lot of students, their victims are going to make up a pretty sizable chunk of the student body, which will make it easy to notice that something's going on. If there's a ton of students, a vampire could feast to their heart's content without anyone noticing a thing. So we eliminate any colleges with fewer than 20,000 students, taking us from 13 to 6. Our third and final filter is hospitals. Hospitals provide an enormous amount of accessible sustenance for vampires. They store and receive tons of blood that, unlike live human blood, isn't stored in a vessel that can run away, scream, and fight back. Obviously, vampires prefer fresh blood, but having a lot of hospitals around provides an extremely convenient backup option. Using Medicare.gov, we find the number of Medicare-certified hospitals located in or close to the cities that each of our 6 colleges are located in and compare the results. Through this process, a clear winner emerges: Seattle, home of the University of Washington. With 8 hospitals located within 5 miles and 24 located within 25 miles, Seattle blows the other 5 cities out of the water. If you are an American vampire seeking higher education, your best option is the University of Washington. It's located in Seattle, one of the cloudiest and least religious cities in America. It has an A-ranked party scene. It has over 50,000 students. It's surrounded by hospitals. It has Gothic architecture. It has a mixed safety record. To sum it all up in one word, it's perfect for vampires. And it's at this moment that I feel that some people in the audience might start getting a little angry at me. A surprisingly large share of my viewers hail from Seattle, meaning that there's a small but not insignificant chance, 0.0427% to be exact, that you, the viewer, attend the University of Washington. You may feel that I am endangering you by encouraging vampires to attend your school and potentially drink your blood. The thing is, I'm not endangering you at all. It didn't take me very long to figure out that the University of Washington is perfect for vampires. Vampires have had centuries to build up intricate knowledge of the world around them. Do you really think they don't already know this? And, according to authoritative primary sources, vampires don't just attend college, they attend many colleges. If your school is a good fit for vampires, they're probably already on campus. Have you been feeling weak lately? Is your face paler than normal? How many bats have you seen recently? Do you leave your window open at night? Food for thought.